my neon metal unicorns, and welcome back to my channel. And it looks like we are almost to 500 subscribers. We have about 100 more to go. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, talking to your friends about it. I'm excited about it, and I'm also excited about that new video I'm going to be putting out. It's going to be a funny one, so be ready for it. Alright, so when we make it to 1,000 subscribers, I'm giving away 2 oracle decks to 2 different people. And the lucky winners get to pick whatever deck they want from my shop, and I'm going to be sending it to them. Okay, so keep liking, sharing, subscribing, hit the notification bell. That'll definitely get me to get to that 1,000 subscribers, and I want to say that I'm really happy where this channel is going, and I'm happy that you guys are enjoying the videos that I put out. Alright? And with that, I'm going to tell you what kind of reading I'm going to be doing today. Alright, so the reading is going to be a conversation between the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. I'm going to start out with like blocks and healing, like past life type stuff, and then I'm going to go into a conversation between the two. I'll start off with Divine Feminine, then I'll go into the Divine Masculine with him answering the Divine Feminine. Okay, so I'm going to be, putting up the cards and stuff up onto the thing I have over there that holds on to the cards, and let's get started. We are going to start with what is blocking, or no, what angels are helping with this today. So first off, we have Annuel, 6 of Swords, right here. Okay, so it says, perception of unity, protects against accidents and heals the sick. So we have that angel helping us today. We have Hasia, which is the god of impenetrable secret. So this angel helps with universal medicine, elevation of the soul, and revelation of mysteries. So we have that angel helping us today. And we have Jalil, which is 2 of Wands, the helping god. And this angel helps with love and wisdom, victory over those who would attack you. So we have those 3 angels helping us today. I want to say thank you to the angels that are helping with the connection between the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. And thank you, God Source, for sending them to help. Okay, now I'm going to ask the spirits to come in and help. Alright, so God Source, guides, angels, and spirits 5D and above, please help me and send in the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine collective to help me with this reading so I can get it out to the collective to help with blocks, help with healing, and help with the connection between both the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine to help them get messages out to each other from their 5D selves. Thank you. Okay, so first off, we are going to start with the past life type connection that you guys had, that maybe karma things that you have to heal from. Okay, the first one is transportation. The second one here is monk or nun. And as I put these out here, I'm going to tell you what it means after I get it all out. Alright, so love life. And the last one is unrequited love. Okay, so from what I'm getting from this here, this is a past life that you guys shared that is karma based. So what I'm getting is that the both of you were together in a past life, which is dealing with the transportation. One of you or the both of you were either monks or nuns or priests or something like that, and one of you, either the divine masculine or divine feminine, fell in love with the other one, and one of them, even though they loved you, could not be with you because of the fact that they were a monk or a nun or priest, and that is something that is against their religion, I guess. And so for this life, dealing with the transportation, you are living farther apart from each other because of the fact that it didn't work out being together in this past life. So you guys could work on the healing that you needed to do from the wounding of one of you loving each other and the other one couldn't be with you because of that particular reason. So let's see. So both of you are working on this right at this particular time. This is the past life that is needing to be worked on right now between the both of you. Alright, so we're going to move on to what you are healing at this time and what still needs to be healed within the connection. Alright, so I pulled 4 of them out. The first one is healthy joy number 4. True joy and happiness come from prosperity in many areas of life. So what I'm getting here is you are working on being happy within yourself, happy with what's going on in your life. Maybe you are receiving abundance from the universe. These are things that are definitely healing between the both of you. I can also see that the solar plexus chakra and the root chakra are being healed, and it looks like it's also going into the sacral chakra and the heart chakra, but the main ones are solar plexus and root chakra for that one. Alright, so the next one is reversed. So this is something you need to work on at the present time. Sorry, I'm going to read that to you first. I'm always pleasant socially. If I don't have something nice to say, I don't say anything at all. Okay, so what I'm seeing is that maybe you have a blocked off throat chakra right at this time, or you're divine masculine, or you both do. So also the heart chakra needs to be worked on, and it looks like also still more progress within the solar plexus chakra needs to be worked on. It looks like you are not able to speak your truth to whoever it is that you are speaking to. I know this is kind of a socially acceptable way to be, not speaking up if you don't like something or if something is going on, and to be pleasant all the time. But you need to turn that around, and you need to be able to speak your truth. So what you need to tell yourself is, I effectively communicate my feelings to others, whether I'm happy or not. So you need to be able to speak your truth, whether or not it's sociably acceptable to the other people. You need to be able to speak your truth. If you feel uncomfortable with something, let them know. Do not just sit there and take it. Set your boundaries and let those people know, okay? Speak your truth. If you're happy, be happy. If you're sad, tell them that you're not feeling good, or tell them that you're upset. Speak your truth, let the people know, alright? Okay, so we're going to go on to the next one. It is healthy self-esteem. True wisdom is maintaining a balance between pushing and holding back, balancing detailed perfection with allowing some imperfection. Okay, so with this one right here, I'll start with the chakras. So the heart chakra is being worked on, and the sacral chakra is being worked on, and it looks like a bit of the throat chakra is also being worked on. So, what it's saying is, use your intuition. Keep the balance between knowing what to say, and then what is it? Choosing your battles. Choose your battles. If you have to say something that's making you uncomfortable, or telling somebody something that is making you uncomfortable, let them know. Speak your truth. Tell your boundaries. But if it's something that's like really small and it doesn't really pertain to your life or anything like that, or it just doesn't really matter, just leave it alone, and just keep a balance between what you say and what you don't say and all that. Alright, so the last one we have here is Healing Fear, number 4. With the help of a good coach, I can set goals and strive for success. This will lessen my pain and make me feel more in control. So what it's saying here is, if you are feeling stressed out, or you're feeling sad, depressed, full of anxiety, or something like that, if you can find some like type of therapy to do, or you can talk to somebody that's more professional in the things that you are doing at this particular time, if you can speak to them, it would probably help you. It'll help you set goals and strive for those goals, and it'll help you feel more in control of your life and more in control of the things that are going on, that are pertaining to you, not pertaining to things that you can't control. So just let the things that you can't control go, and leave those to God's source and the angels. Let them take care of it. The things you can control are the things that are within you, like what you say, or how you act, or something like that. And you can have help from some sort of therapy or some sort of coach that can help with dealing with the emotions that come up. And if you can control it, then they can help you figure out ways to control what it is that you need help with. Okay? Alright, and now we are going to go into the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine speaking to each other. Okay, so first off, I started with my Angel Tarot cards, and we are going to do something like one card here, one card there. This will be Divine Feminine, this will be Divine Masculine, and I'm going to get the messages that come through with the cards that I put out. Okay, so first off, we have 6 of Pentacles for the Divine Feminine. I'll stick that one there. And we have Knight of Swords for the Divine Masculine. Alright, so what I'm getting from this is 6 of Pentacles. So, Divine Feminine is telling the Divine Masculine that she is willing to help and willing to give to the Divine Masculine if he is willing to tell his truth and speak his truth and let her know exactly how he feels about her. She is willing to help with anything that she can help with him. The Divine Masculine wants to speak his truth to his Divine Feminine, and he wants to let her know things that have been going on in his life. He has also been sending telepathic messages to her, trying to get through to her and let her know that he loves her and he cares about her and he wants to protect her. She's saying, if you love me that much, why don't you come forward to me? I want to give you these gifts and stuff, and I want to help you. And the Divine Masculine is looking into a crystal ball, just, you know, looking at her, maybe even scrying to see what she's doing. And he's also holding up a sword. That's him trying to speak his truth. and he's holding it above his head. He's trying to speak his truth through the telepathic messages that he is sending to his Divine Feminine. Alright, let's go on to the next one. So for the Divine Feminine, we have 8 of Swords. And for the Divine Masculine, we have Page of Swords. Okay, so the Divine Feminine is trying to tell the Divine Masculine to get out of his mind. Stop feeling trapped because you're not trapped. Speak your truth. Get out there and just stop feeling like you're stuck. The Divine Masculine has a thing wrapped around his mouth, but he's also looking at his Divine Feminine, and he's just like leaning up against his sword, and he's not able to say anything because I think the throat chakra is blocked off for the Divine Masculine, and he's just looking at the Divine Feminine, wishing that he could speak to her, but right now he cannot speak his truth to her because of the blocked throat chakra. He is not speaking his truth to other people. He's not cutting off the things that no longer serve him. He's being stuck in his, I guess, safety zone is what came up. The Divine Feminine is telling her or his Divine Masculine, get out of that space. Speak your truth. Clear out the throat chakra. Heal the throat chakra. Get rid of the things that no longer serve you. Stop sitting there and staring at my picture and write me a message. Do something. Get out of that headspace and get into the space of speaking your truth. Get rid of the things that no longer serve you. See, the Divine Feminine's holding up the head saying, hey, get rid of these things. These are toxic for you. Just drop them off and just get rid of them. Chop them off with the sword that you have next to you, and take off that thing that's making you not be able to speak to me and just stare at me. Okay, please stop doing that and speak your truth. Okay, so the next one we have here is for the Divine Feminine, 10 of Wands. And for the Divine Masculine, we have Samuel, the Devil. Okay, so what I get from this is, okay, the Divine Feminine feels like she has a lot of responsibilities, and she's trying to get her Divine Masculine to get out of that obsessive and really bad space that he's in right now. The Divine Masculine is going through a very bad, huge dark night of the soul right now, and he feels like he's dragging down his Divine Feminine, and she's trying to stay in the light, holding up the, what is it? I need to see. Holding up her crown or her halo and trying to stay in the light with trying to help the Divine Masculine get out of that dark night of the soul and get back into the light and to follow the light. Also, the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine also might have gotten into some sort of argument together, and she might have told him off, which put him into this dark night of the soul, but he knows that it's true. She might have said, get out of your ego, stop being in your ego, that's bad for you, get rid of the things that don't serve you. You're being a jerk, you're not saying your truth. I know that you love me, and I know that you want to be with me. Why don't you tell me the truth and stop being such a coward and come forward with what you are truly feeling? And that most likely put the Divine Masculine in a very bad space, and it put him into a dark night of the soul. Even though he knows it's true, he needs to come forward with his truth and get out of that ego, get rid of the thing wrapped around his mouth, and just come forward and tell her the truth. And that's what she wants, and that's what the Divine Masculine is currently, I think, trying to work on. Okay, so we have the Devil for the Divine Feminine and the Seven of Swords for the Divine Masculine. So, it could have been that when you and your Divine Masculine or Divine Feminine or whatever were, fighting with each other, that I guess maybe the Divine Feminine's ego came out. And, maybe she had some toxic things that she needed to get rid of as well. And maybe she was getting overly obsessed with the Divine Masculine and it made him run away. Also, it looks like the Divine Masculine was being a little bit of a sneaky snake, and he was running away from the Divine Feminine and trying to get away from her light. Kind of like a thief in the night. While the Divine Feminine's sleeping, the Divine Masculine takes everything and runs away, leaving her behind. So, that is something that I guess the both of you need to heal, and you just need to, yeah, you guys still need to heal things within the connection before you guys can come back together. So, on both sides there was the devil, so there are different toxic things between the both of you that need to be healed in order for you guys to come back together. So, yeah, please heal the stuff within, heal the inner child, past life wounds, things that happened during your, childhood and growing up, and heal that, please. If you guys want to come back together, you need to heal that stuff within yourselves. So, when you heal the stuff within yourselves, you heal each other, okay? So, you need to push each other to heal, which, so push yourselves to heal, alright? That's something that came through there. Okay, so for the Divine Feminine, we have Five of Cups. And for the Divine Masculine, we have the Lover's card. Okay, so it looks like, from that particular dark night of the soul that the Divine Masculine is going through, it looks like it's spilling over into the Divine Feminine. So she's feeling that dark energy, and she's feeling depressed, and she's feeling anxiety and sad, and having all these emotions come out, and she's looking at the Three Cups and reminiscing about what happened and all the past and all that stuff. She's not looking at the Two Cups that are filled, which equals the Lovers, and the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups that she's holding is the Two of Cups that brings the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine together into union. So, it looks like the Divine Feminine, or the Divine Masculine, is thinking about his Divine Feminine and thinking about all the things that happened between the both of you, which, like I said, is spilling over into the Divine Feminine. So there are definitely things that need to be healed within this connection so you guys can come together into union and love each other and have that happy rainbow and hold on to each other and just, embrace each other. I would say, though, I'm getting this from the Divine to take it slow. Don't get into something that's really fast because of the fact that it might be a little bit intense for each other, hence the heart with the big bright light. Don't go fast with it because it will be too intense for you guys to handle and you guys will run away. Take it slow, heal with each other, build upon the relationship. Don't go fast. Build a very solid foundation, kind of like the tree of life. The roots go down. You start out as friends, you start out talking just a little bit, and then as it grows, it becomes stronger, and as it comes up from the ground, it blossoms and blooms, and that's when you guys can come together and be together instead of, my guy just said, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, just like, doing it with each other or something like that, and then running away because it's so intense. Take your time. Be like the tree. Okay? Alright, the next one we have is, for the Divine Feminine, we have the Eight of Pentacles. And for the Divine Masculine, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so it looks like the Divine Feminine is saving up her abundance, and it looks like she's, you know, kind of like putting it away for like a rainy day, keeping it safe, saving it up for herself or things that might happen. It looks like the Divine Masculine is also thinking about the Divine Feminine and thinking that she's full of abundance, and he's protecting her. See the little dog right there? The Divine Masculine is protecting the Divine Feminine and protecting her abundance, protecting her energy. Also, see the little squirrel there? It looks like maybe that would pertain to messages being sent between the both of you. See, yeah, see the squirrel right there, and then there's a squirrel right there. It's messages being sent between the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine telepathically. You guys are sending messages back and forth to each other, and you guys are helping to protect the abundance that the Divine Feminine is saving up, and also that the Divine Masculine is most likely trying to save up to be able to offer to his Divine Feminine. Okay, so that's what I got from these cards. Now we are going to have a conversation between the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. So the Divine Feminine says, "I'll be back to you sooner than anticipated." Okay, and the Divine Masculine wants to say in return, "Give me a chance to prove I'm worthy." So it looks like the Divine Feminine is going to give the Divine Masculine a chance to prove his worth to her. So you guys are being magnetized back to each other as you're doing the healing. So the Divine Masculine is being magnetized to the Divine Feminine, and he wants to prove his worth to her and to offer her something tangible. And it looks like the Divine Feminine does feel a lot of love for her Divine Masculine as well. So she wants to come back into his life and try things again, but to try it slow and steady instead of fast, like I said earlier. Okay, so the next one is from the Divine Feminine. "When you are near me, I feel butterflies in my stomach." Yes, I did spell stomach wrong, so I fixed it in my shop. Okay, so these are just like first draft cards. Okay, so from the Divine Masculine, he wants to know, if he came back, would you give him another chance? So, I would have to say to the Divine Masculine, yes, the Divine Feminine is definitely going to give you another chance, because she feels butterflies in her stomach when she thinks about you, Divine Masculine. So you definitely have a chance to come back with her into her life. Like I said, she wants you to come back into her life. She wants to give you another chance to prove yourself, to prove your worth. And she wants to build a very strong foundation with you, and she does not want you to run away like you did before, so take things slow, like I said. Okay. The next one from the Divine Feminine is, "Give me time and patience to pull myself together." So it looks like I said before, that you guys might have been in some sort of argument. Okay, and the one from Divine Masculine is, "Will you be my queen so I may be your king?" So he is thinking about having some sort of committed relationship with his Divine Feminine. So Divine Feminine's, he's working on his healing right now, and he's trying to bring something tangible into this connection. He definitely will give you time and patience to pull yourself together, because of, it seems like, the arguments that you guys got into, which caused the separation between the both of you. So when the time is right, he's going to come back into your life, and he's going to offer you something tangible, because he wants to give you what you deserve, instead of giving just, words and then, words and then running away. Okay? So the next one from the Divine Feminine is she wants to let her Divine Masculine know that she is your Divine Partner. So she wants to be with you, Divine Masculine. Okay? And from the Divine Masculine, he wants to say, in the silence, hear me tell you I love you. So he wants to let you know that he loves you, and he wants to be able to be in your life. And he is working on his healing so he can come to you with something that is worth your while, instead of just coming to you and saying, oh, well, I do love you, but, I don't really have much to offer to you, so, I guess I'll have to run away and, not feel like I'm worthy of your love and all of that. Okay, so what I'm getting from this is the Divine Feminine wants to let her Divine Masculine know that, yes, she wants to be with you, and she wants to have a commitment with you. She wants to be with you, she wants to have a commitment with you, and the Divine Masculine wants to let you know that he tells you that he loves you every night, and he thinks about you in the 3D, and he wishes that things could be different, so that's why he's working on himself. Okay, so the next one we get from the Divine Feminine is, I am always with you in spirit. And from the Divine Masculine, we get, I am so proud of you. So, the Divine Feminine wants to let the Divine Masculine know that she has her energy around the Divine Masculine pretty much 24/7, and he can feel it. And that is something that is definitely magnetizing you guys together. And the Divine Masculine wants to let the Divine Feminine know that he is very proud of her for being such a strong Divine Feminine, and being in her power and doing the things that she loves to do, and not giving a crap about what other people think or feel or say to her. Okay, so that's what I got from that. Okay, another message from the Divine Feminine, and it says, my spirit watches over you daily. So like I said, the Divine Feminine's energy is around the Divine Masculine 24/7, and he can feel it. And the Divine Masculine wants to know if the Divine Feminine can feel him make love to her. So so the energy around both of you guys is around the both of you at the same time. So as the Divine Masculine is feeling the energy, the Divine Feminine is feeling the energy. So you guys are tied together with the chakras. Main chakras that you are usually having together with the divine counterparts, I think, well, as they open, I think all of them connect, but the main ones that at least I know of are the heart chakra, the heart chakra, the sacral chakra, and like the third eye and crown chakra, so you guys can have those telepathic messages being sent back and forth to each other. And if you can't hear them speak to you, I would suggest working on your clairs. Like the clairaudience, well, I don't know exactly what the words are, but work on the clairs. And you can work with Archangel Michael to help you open up the clairs from your the clairs from your ears, your eyes, and ears, eyes, and then the feeling, the energy, like if you're an empath or something like that, you feel the energy. So work on those clairs, and you will have more like clear messages from your divine counterpart. Okay, so the next one I got here from the Divine Feminine is, we need to set healthy boundaries together, as we both know they are needed for mutual respect. What goes, what doesn't, no compromises. But what I get from this, it's not saying that don't compromise with the Divine Masculine within different things, but the main things, like what makes you uncomfortable, or what you don't or do want from the Divine Masculine, that is what the no compromises is. What you do and what you don't want from the Divine Masculine, what you expect from them, relationship-wise, not trying to change them or anything, but if you guys are going to get into a relationship, it would just be you and them. It wouldn't be anybody else in the middle. No cheating, no lying, always telling the truth, things like that. No compromises from that perspective. Anything else, you guys can compromise with, different things like that. Okay? And the one from the Divine Masculine is, I cannot stand the separation anymore. I'm losing sleep. So he wants to come back to the Divine Feminine, and he is having trouble sleeping, and he's having a lot of anxiety. Like I said earlier, he is most likely going through a dark night of the soul, and he's just really missing the Divine Feminine, and seems like, what I'm picking up is he's losing sleep over it because of the things that happened in the past, and he has a very unhealthy connection with the Divine Feminine, like obsession. He's obsessed with the Divine Feminine, and he is having trouble with looking at her pictures all the time, looking at the social media probably almost every single day, just checking to see if she's with somebody else, that kind of thing, just being like having a lot of thoughts in his head. And earlier, like I was talking about the Eight of Swords, that he feels like he's trapped and he can't do anything, and he can't make any moves because he's having all of these obsessive thoughts about the Divine Feminine. And he's going crazy because of the dark night of the soul. He's just going crazy, and I guess maybe he's dealing with some karma because he left the Divine Feminine. That's what I'm picking up. Okay, the next one from the Divine Feminine is, I know deep down you love me so much. I just know that you are scared right now, and that is why you run from me. The intense feelings can be very overwhelming. So the Divine Feminine definitely understands where the Divine Masculine is coming from, because she knows from experience, because you guys are two halves of one whole of a soul, that yes, the feelings of the connection can be very intense, and it can be kind of scary. Okay, and the Divine Masculine wants to tell the Divine Feminine that he wants to treat her right, because he knows that she is a goddess, and he knows that the both of you are supposed to be together. Spiritually, he knows that you guys are together, and he knows in the 3D that you guys need to be together, but I also pick up that he doesn't feel worthy. He feels unworthiness of being with the Divine Feminine, because he thinks or feels that the Divine Feminine is better than he is, and that he doesn't have with him in possession the things that he feels that she deserves. He feels that she deserves the world, and he just doesn't feel like he can give it to her right at this time, because he needs to heal himself. But the Divine Feminine definitely understands what's going on with the Divine Masculine, because of the intense feelings that they get from the Divine Masculine, and what happens between the connection between the both of them. Okay, that's what I picked up from that. Okay, and the divine feminine wants to let her divine masculine know that the sex that they have in the 5D definitely helps to heal her and helps her to be magnetized towards the divine masculine. Okay, and the divine masculine wants to apologize and say sorry for being childish and immature. So he knows and is owning up, at least in the 5D, that he kind of messed up and he did something stupid and he was immature about the things that happened with the supposed arguments that you guys had between each other. So he's trying to say he's sorry for not listening more to the divine feminine. But the divine feminine wants to let the divine masculine know that, yeah, I know we had an argument, but, you know, I want you back in my life, and I love the way you make me feel. Not just the sex, but, you know, the love that you give to me, the feelings that I get within myself when I think about you. I feel at home with you, and I want you back in my life. Yes, I will forgive you. And let's see, I guess she is definitely going to give him time to heal and do the things that he needs to do, and she's going to do the same thing for herself. And then once they are able to get to a point where they are vibing together, that they will come back together in unity and heal together as one unit instead of being apart, because that's what God's source wants. And once you guys come back together in union, you will be helping the earth to raise to the 5D instead of being in 3D. Okay, that's what I picked up from those. And we got some cards from the angel answers from the angels and the divine feminine and divine masculine. So this is something that the divine feminine is letting her divine masculine know, that yes, she forgives you, divine masculine, for the things that happened, you know, for the being childish and immature. She's saying, yes, I forgive you for being childish and immature, and I definitely want to try it again with you, but I want to take it slow. Okay, so what we get from the divine masculine is a definite yes. So he can feel that the divine feminine is forgiving him or her, whoever it is. The divine feminine is forgiving the divine masculine, and he's saying, yes, I can feel your forgiveness, and it's making me feel happy, and I can feel a bit lighter, and I can, you know, follow the light that you are giving to me within this connection. As, you know, she is sending out the forgiveness here. He's receiving the rainbow of it from the divine feminine, and he's feeling a bit happier knowing that the divine feminine is forgiving him or her within the connection, and it's magnetizing him or her back into your life. Okay, so the divine feminine wants to let the divine masculine know that yes, in the near future she would like to come back into your life, divine masculine. Okay, and the divine masculine answered with meditation brings answers. So the divine masculine can feel from the divine feminine. See right here, the divine feminine is sending down the the healing and the love and the forgiveness from her 5D self to the divine masculine. You can see the waves and the rainbows and all the light coming down to the divine masculine from the divine feminine. And you can see the light coming down from the divine feminine, that the divine feminine is definitely sending the healing. And yes, the divine masculine, she does definitely want to come back into your life in the near future. So just keep doing your meditation, doing your healing, and it helps to magnetize the Divine Feminine back into your life. Just do what you need to do if triggers come up. Acknowledge that they are there, and then purge them out. That way you can okay, that way you can magnetize the Divine Masculine back into your life. But you have to do the healing. You can't be scared of the healing, and you have to let go of the outcome of the situation. You have to let God's source deal with the situation there, and you have to do your part on healing. You can't just sit there and wallow in your sorrows, okay? Just like the Divine Masculine, you can't sit there and wallow in your sorrows, okay? You have to do your healing. If you don't do your healing, things won't happen. Things will stay stagnant, and nothing's going to come to fruition. So do your healing. Both of you do your healing, and you guys will heal, and you will come together as a unit, and you will help to heal the world, okay? That is what you are sent to do. Alright, so some last cards here I'm going to be using is the Romance Angel cards. And this is from the Divine Feminine, and it's playfulness. She definitely wants to have romance with you, Divine Masculine, okay? So don't worry about that, actually, and also don't worry about how you look. She doesn't care about that. She just wants you back in her life. She wants to be able to hold on to you and be playful with you like little kids, and she wants to hug you and kiss you and just be with you, and she wants to be playful with you, Divine Masculine, so you better get back to her and let her be playful with you, because, you know, she wants that. Okay, so from the Divine Masculine, very soon. So, as he's doing his healing, he's feeling very magnetized towards you, Divine Feminine, and he wants to come back very soon into your life. So it looks like, since you guys have been doing your healing, if you have been, the Divine Masculine wants to come back into your life a lot sooner than you have anticipated, just like beforehand when you said that you were going to come back into his life sooner than anticipated, okay? So, like I said before, mirroring energy, you guys want to come back into each other's lives, and you will come back into each other's lives faster than what you think will happen, okay? It's God's time, it's not your time, it's the time of the universe. Okay, so the next one that we have here from the Divine Feminine is pay attention to the red flags. Alright, so she is, I guess, maybe paying attention to, no, she is paying attention to the red flags from the Divine Masculine, okay? Because the Divine Masculine is not telling the truth to the Divine Feminine. Divine Masculine, you need to start being more truthful with your Divine Feminine, because, you know, she can feel the things that you're feeling, and she knows what you're thinking, so you better just tell her the truth and get it out, because she already knows, and she wants to hear it from your mouth. Alright? Okay, so, for the Divine Masculine, we have chemistry. So, like I said, the Divine Feminine knows that there's chemistry between the both of you, Divine Masculine, and she knows that you love her, even if you don't say it. Even if you try to say, oh no, I just want to be friends with you, she knows what you are feeling and thinking. And she knows that there's chemistry between the both of you, and she knows that you know that there's chemistry between the both of you. She knows that there's a magnetic attraction, and she knows that you are attracted to her. Okay? She's as attracted to you as you are attracted to her. So don't lie. Stop with the lies and tell her the truth. Heal that throat chakra, go up to her and tell her that you love her and that you want to work things out with her, alright? That's what you need to do. Okay, and the last one from the Divine Feminine is keep an open mind. So the Divine Feminine's keeping an open mind with her Divine Masculine. She knows that when he comes back, he's going to be a very different type of person, more authentic. The Divine Masculine might feel unworthy about coming forward to the Divine Feminine, but the Divine Feminine knows that he has changed, but changed for the better, okay? Alright, so for the Divine Masculine, we got let go of control issues. So the Divine Masculine is trying to control the outcome of the situation. Also, the Divine Feminine might also be, no, she is definitely trying to control the outcome of the situation as well. So that's something you guys need to heal, because you can't control the situation. The only thing that you can control is what's within yourself and what you heal within yourself. Okay, that's the only thing you can control. Same with Divine Masculine. But as you guys heal, as the Divine Masculine heals, the Divine Feminine heals. As the Divine Feminine heals, the Divine Masculine heals. Keep doing your healing. The angels are all watching over you guys, and they are trying to help you heal yourself. Give this situation to God's source, so you can do what you know you need to do with your situation between the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. Don't just sit there and think things are going to just, go away, or things are going to magically work themselves out, because they're not. Okay? They're not going to magically work themselves out. You have to do the work. Do the work, and you guys will come back together. Alright? Sorry if that sounds a little harsh, but that's the message that needs to get out. I also want to say that something here didn't want me to get that message out to you guys, but I just kept on recording. My phone kept turning off, and different things started happening that were kind of weird in my apartment. But I got the message out to you anyways, and I hope you enjoyed the message, and hopefully this resonated with you, because that's what I feel resonates with the Divine Collective. Thank you for watching my Neon Metal Unicorns, and I will talk to you next time. Alright, talk to you guys later. Bye.